Alright, summer is coming up. School will be out, and I have your road trip essentials for you. To have a successful road trip or even family vacation, you need 4 things. You need an activity book, a sticker book, a chapter book, and a snack. I can help you with the first 3, then you just need to get some ice cream for the rest. So first off, let's talk about some different activity books that would be fun for your family. I have a few options right here. This is our fingerprint activity book. As you look inside, this is for, toddlers, pre-K. You can dip your fingers in the ink pad, and then it tells you different fun crafts you can be doing to make those beautiful art pieces there. That's a fun one. And we have the quiz tin you could take on your road trip. You could have it at a restaurant when you're waiting for your food. You can ask questions in the car. Write your own storybook. It gives you prompts and different things for your children to write their story. Gives them ideas for characters. Let's develop the characters. Get your plot, your rising action, all different kinds of things. And if you're at home and on board, you guys can use your day-to-day supplies, just things you have around the house, and make some science experiments, do some learning there. I like that book because it always has things that you'll have around the house. Other things to do while you're traveling that Usborne has. This one, lots of things to spot around the world. It has stickers, activities, things you can go and spot, activity pages, dot to dots, just something to keep you busy when you're on the road. This will be especially fun to read when you're on the road. It's called From Pie Town to Yum Yum, and it just talks about a lot of the unique named cities and places in the U.S. So this is really funny. It says, "Oh, so you're thinking this is just another geography book? Then fear not, Pennsylvania, you're in for a surprise. After reading this book, you'll realize that geography does not have to be boring, Maryland, dull, Texas, or difficult, Tennessee. It can be lively, Virginia, pleasant, Indiana, and delightful, Ohio. In fact, geography can even be odd, West Virginia, peculiar, Missouri, and absolutely cuckoo, Virginia." So it's just kind of fun. You can learn about a lot of different places in the U.S. with unique names. Kind of a fun maybe thing to read in the car as a family while you're on the road. Also, if you're traveling, this is See Inside Great Cities. It has Lift the Flaps about all different cities that you can see and learn. I went to New York this year and loved seeing this one after and telling our kids about the different places we've been. So it's really fun. It has Paris, New York, Sydney, Shanghai, just a bunch of different cities around the world. We love that from the Look Inside series. Our Lift the Flap questions and answers is great. This is another one. If you read this, you'll probably win Jeopardy someday. We have Lift the Flap questions about your world, questions about your body, just Lift the Flap questions and answers in general. It's just so fun. It asks a lot of how questions. Why does lightning happen? How long does it take to travel around the world? Why is the sea salty? Those kinds of things. You can get the answers there. For younger kids, we have my first book of Dot to Dots. Blake's enjoying this. He can practice his numbers as he does dot to dots. He can put his stickers on the pages to make pictures. We had a rainy day lately, so we did a lot of things in this one. It's fun for your preschooler. Same thing with these sticker books. We have some sticker books for older kids. We don't have any yet, but they're sticker dollies. We have wedding, ballerinas, fairies, princess. Lots of them are reusable. We even have some for boys, like superheroes. And like firefighters and different ones, and you put the stickers to make the scene. We have more beginner ones in our family right now, but sticker dollies and sticker books are super fun. This is this mosaic sticker book, so you can make a beautiful scene. It has pages and pages of these different shapes, stickers that you can put on, and then you can make the scene how you want them where they are. At the back here, I'm not a super creative person, so I like that it has different places where you can put them, and then you get to pick the page where they go and make the picture. It really works really well to help develop your children's dexterity as they're placing stickers and that kind of thing. It helps with hand-eye coordination as well. So we've had activity books, we have our sticker books. We also have just 2 more. We have Good Wipe Cleans, even a vacation one for your little reader or writer who's learning how to do mazes and dot to dots, keep themselves busy. We have coloring books, some for mom even. This one I think might be out of stock right now, but there's lots of different ones like it that you could take a look at online. Some for animals, nature, wildflowers, just fun different coloring books you can color. Some of them you just get to color the piece that isn't colored yet to finish the picture, which I kind of like. Okay, and then we need some chapter books. I'm a big reader when I travel and I don't get sick in the car, which is lucky. Okay, let's start with, these are for your older kids, your teenagers, and even I enjoy some of these. The Last 13, I'll just go really quick. Last 13 is about Sam, and he wakes up and he realizes he's one of the last 13 people on the earth, and he has to get together and save the earth. So it's one of those end of the world ones. Make sure if you get this one, 13 is the first one in the series, 12, 11, 10, 9, and it goes down to 1 is the last one. So that's a fun series. You can read Phoenix Files. I was reading this the other week. I've yet to finish it. It's about Luke. He wakes up one day and his parents are telling him he has to move to this new city in Arizona, and he's realized it's not an ordinary town. He's wondering what's going on. He discovers someone's plotting to wipe out the human race, and he's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna do to help keep it safe. So a lot of these like teens who are saving the day. The debt is, says, pay the debt or lose a pound of flesh. It's a beautiful day in paradise. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and Dom is a student, an elite middle distance runner. He's 15. He receives an unlikely gift, a family debt that he needs to be paid, and he must master 6 Herculean tasks or else they'll take a pound of flesh. So this one is for older, like 14 plus. I wouldn't have your like 11-year-olds who are reading higher levels reading it just because it's fun and scary. And now some for middle grades. These are for boys. This is the Extreme Adventure series, and it would be, 7 to 10. There's all kinds of different ones. You can get it in the collection or not. Shark bait, bushfire rescue, crocodile attack. It's just a lot about extreme adventure. There's also a beginner adventure series like that for 5 to 7, 8-year-olds. Not as scary. Okay, Penny Dreadful is about this girl, and she's not dreadful. She's not like Jeannie B. Jones and all sassy and not nice. She's a great girl. The problem is she's just kind of a klutz, and so she just gets into these dreadful situations. So it's how she gets herself out of them. There's pictures on the page, and this is one for about Penny Dreadful is about like 8 plus or so. Wheel Nuts is for boys or any kind of readers. A lot of people, if they enjoy reading comics and just reading some fun stories, short ones with pictures. This one's really funny too. Extreme Sports. There's some series about these with like the Extreme Adventures, this Extreme Sports. There's a new one about survival that I know like the low teens, 10, 11, 12s are enjoying reading. And there's one about drones that I want to get for my husband soon too that looks really interesting. And then this is a fun one that us one sells. It's called Life in Colors, and it's about figuring out how the people in your life work, like your family, your children, your spouse, people you work with, just seeing what motivates them, what drives them, and being able to communicate with that and see like the best way for you in your relationship to be successful like that. And I just wanted to bring this one up for Mom and Dad to read because it's kind of interesting. I have been reading it lately and just learning about like, okay, these people in my life are more of like an orange personality, and if I say this to them, like they want to know the reasons why more, or they'd rather have like an emotional response towards that. So just kind of fun thing, and that's where sells that too. So those are kind of some kind of fun ones for summer. We have some activity books, some sticker books, some chapter books. So now just get your snack and you're all set to have a good summer.